everybody. Welcome back to the All Day.
Every
This is
day.
really tempting not to look at ourselves. Welcome back to
I'll
the
look there.
Welcome back to the All Day
Every day.
podcast. Whoa, whoa. Oh, have we had a day today? Sorry, I shook it. Oh, have we had a day today just trying to record, and this is what we're stuck with. The phone is set up on my little phone holder that I watch YouTube videos on, and we have one microphone, and we're sitting at my vanity. We're not even going into it. We tried like 7 different setups, and this is what we got. We can't even get the second mic to work today. So, and I don't feel like calling Jay because he has a newborn baby at home, and we just have the one mic. So I hope you guys can hear us, and I hope you guys enjoy because we've done a lot.
We've been here for an hour. I just came from work. I'm tired. Imani has places to be, things to do, people to see.
I'm tired as well.
She's tired as well. This is a short episode anyways. It's just supposed to be a little update. about our
Vacation
vacations.
recap. We also match.
I'm not
Mine
gonna
is
talk about it.
significantly dirtier, but that's okay.
Yeah. I can't bet.
Because we're hot messes.
Wink, wink.
Anyway,
You can talk about yours first, because
we didn't even do updates.
I don't have an update. The vacation is our update. I've only been home for 4 days. You've been home longer.
Any update? I got a tattoo. That's my update.
I got home 4 days ago, and
She got a new job. Like a little side hustle.
I'm babysitting one of the kids at my daycare. And I've been sleeping since I got home. So
And
I'm
she's
tired.
drowning in schoolwork.
That's not a good update.
I'm drowning a little bit in schoolwork because I have things to do before because we're both leaving for Florida in 2 weeks. It just happened that way.
At the same resort. We told you guys.
Yeah, it wasn't planned at all. But I just have major things that are due beforehand, and so does she. So,
Yep.
School's like getting there, but we graduate in 2 months. Oh,
I'm excited.
yeah. So those are updates.
On to the big update.
We're just gonna talk about our vacation. And I'm sorry if we seem a little low energy. We're really tired, but we want to get an episode up for our people. Because if you look at the YouTube... I'm sorry, I'm shaking my water bottle. If you look at the YouTube, we have consistent 20 to 30 viewers every video.
Hey, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for being part of our growth. That wasn't sarcastic. That sounded really sarcastic. But we actually really appreciate our peoples. Because we have 34 subscribers.
Woo, woo.
And 20 to 30 views a video.
Oh.
Some more. So I think we're doing pretty good. This has to go up tomorrow.
Listen,
And
it's
it's-
been a long time coming.
It is
8 o'clock.
it is literally 7:38.
Round. 7:40.
So you round to 8 o'clock?
I was guessing.
Oh.
I didn't actually know what
I
time
was
it was.
about to say. It is 7:40. And I have things to do after this. So
I have homework.
I'm just going to do this tomorrow morning. That's what I usually do. If I don't have time to do it at night. Because I don't have class till 9:30.
Wow. Actually, no, I have 8 a.m.s tomorrow. I can't help you.
You don't
Anyways,
help me anyway.
yeah, no, I have other jobs. Which I
Um,
now have to go through this and find stuff for our reels, so. Anyways, you can talk about Florida.
I gotta say, should I go first? Because
I have
my
a lot.
trip was longer.
No, my trip was longer.
I mean, I would say your trip was longer. My trip was only 5 days.
Only.
So I'll just go through it. I had a fun time. So I pretty much went to Tallahassee. It's where my sisters live. Katisha and Devin, my older sisters. And I stayed with Devin, and we just had really fun, amazing, fantastical sister time. I'm
With
so
her
sorry.
kid.
Oh,
Amazing.
actually, let me talk about my flight, because you had a flight issue as well coming back, and I had a flight issue going there.
Yeah, she called me. I'm important.
We were supposed to take off at 7 p.m.
What airline?
United Airlines.
Really? Okay.
At 7 p.m. Didn't take off till about 10. And didn't land until 12:30. And didn't get back to Devin's house until 4 a.m. Because I flew into Jacksonville because it was $100 cheaper than flying into Tallahassee, and that's 2.5 hours away
A
from
big
where my
difference.
sisters live. It's because United is a big airport. Tallahassee's like a small one.
United's an airline.
I meant Jacksonville. Sorry.
Oh.
So basically, the people who, like, track the planes, like, obviously when you're flying, there's people tracking the plane so they can find you if, God forbid, something happens. They couldn't find our plane. And they tried to reboot it, like, 3 times, and then they had maintenance people come on, and I was, like, really hungry because I had already eaten my food because we were supposed to take off 3 hours ahead. And it was $16 for a turkey sandwich, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I brought a protein shake, and that was all I ate. Drank. And I slept the entire flight to Jacksonville. And then when my sisters picked me up, the freaking luggage stopped for 30 minutes. This is also why I added on time. Because
your luggage stopped?
They were coming out. So a flight landed a minute before us. Mm-hmm. So our luggage was on the same luggage
terminal
boat thing. Yeah. So then they were coming out, and then they're like, oh, snap, another plane is here that wasn't scheduled to be here. It just stopped, and they closed the doors. Like the little thing to block off the luggage.
Why?
For 30 minutes. I don't know.
I would have just let everything
Katisha
go.
came inside like she was supposed to fix it. I don't know what she came inside for.
She probably thought you were, like, nervous.
I wasn't. I was just tired and over it. And then Devin was like, she's going to see us not even be excited. And I'm like, I'm excited to see y'all, but it's like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then we went to drive around and get something to eat. And everywhere that said that they were open until 2 a.m. or 24 hours was closed. Every single place. We even went to 7-Eleven. They didn't have nothing. So I ended up getting a turkey and cheese sandwich and some chips and a water bottle.
From 7-Eleven?
From Circle K.
Oh, I mean, that's not much better.
Well, they have Circle K everywhere there. So that's like their place. Okay. It was honestly nice, though, because having something greasy that late, I feel like I might have had a stomach ache.
Probably.
So it was kind of refreshing. But I was like, dang, like everywhere was closed. I said 24 hours. And you would think a whole bunch of restaurants being right next to an airport would be open.
Everything in the airport closes.
Late at night.
I didn't know that.
No, around it.
No, I'm talking about inside.
I know, isn't that weird?
Like, every time I was at the airport, everything was closed.
What was also is weird to me, like, I got there maybe an hour and 15 minutes before I was boarding. Or an hour and a half.
Oh, you got there kind of late.
Maybe, no, it was 2 hours. Because after I went through everything, I had an hour and a half until I got on the plane.
Dang, you had to sit that whole time?
It wasn't long. Actually, no. Hour and a half till the plane left. But like an hour until we boarded.
Okay.
So it really wasn't that bad. I just like sat there. I got a snack for the plane and a snack to sit while I waited. Mm. And also, it wasn't busy. Like both times I went to fly. Like when I came home, I went through security in 5 minutes. Because when I say there was nobody there, like, I waited in no line. But there was, like, a cold blue or cold red or something that happened. They were like, don't move. I got so scared. I was like, what is going on?
The fact that you went in the airport by yourself, like, I'm really proud of you. I would not do it.
It's not that. It's not.
It's hard.
It's not bad.
It's hard.
So anyway, so then I finally got to Devin's house. Slept, woke up. Then Friday, we just we went to brunch. We went to Target. We relaxed, and then we went out to the honky tonk, and I went line dancing, and that was fun. And then we went to this other club bar place that I could get in because I'm 18, but they live in a college town, so like literally almost everywhere you can be 18 to get in.
Yeah.
That was an experience. It was very interesting. I walked into a lot of booty shaking that I wasn't expecting. But it was fun. We only were there for an hour because we went, like, when it was closing. But the honky-tonk place, I was line dancing. I made them play Jersey Club.
You had them play Jersey Club?
Yes. I was like, rah, rah, rah. All the Tallahasseans with the cowboy hats was, like, tapping their boot, like, what is this? And then the security guard, this big boy, loving on Katisha, kept talking to her, trying to flirt with her. And Tisha was like, if they don't back up. I'm like, Tisha, if you don't start flirting back, like, free everything. What are you doing? And me and Devin just kind of walked away and, like, danced because obviously.
And you left her with him?
We could see.
You fell for that.
I mean, Devin is engaged and I am in a relationship. So what are we going to do there? Sit and watch? But it was funny. No, it was funny.
You knew Katisha didn't want to go.
But he was really, like, talking like, Tisha's like,
Oh, yo.
I feel like I need chapstick. I feel like I look crusty, but I don't even care. Anyway, so that was a really fun night. Then the next night was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting my days confused?
No, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No, I'm trying to think like what we actually did.
Oh.
Yeah, Saturday we actually had a fun time. So we had a game night, we decided. So...
Oh, that's when it rained.
No, it rained Friday when we were going out.
Oh.
And it rained Saturday during the day because we were supposed to go to the beach Saturday. We had to switch it to Sunday. So that day we pretty much like chilled all day. Dad made cinnamon buns. We watched The Price is Right. Don't ask why. Chris watches it in the morning.
Okay.
It was actually really interesting. This girl won a trip to Italy and Greece, a new car, a trip to Cancun.
The same person?
In one game. Like, when she got called
Maybe
up...
we should go on it.
When she got called up, she won the 2 trips to Italy and Greece.
Mm-hmm.
And like, a VR system thing that, like, she had to guess the price of.
A headset?
Like, this is... Yeah, and a Nintendo Switch. But she had to guess the price of that. She won it. Like, the price of that, so she gets that. And then she won her game, so she won the trips to Italy and Greece.
We should go
So
on.
then... It was, like, the last 2 finalists, and you have to, like, guess the prices of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give you an option to choose if you want to guess the price of that or not. And the host was like, hey, like, you had a little bit more, like, winnings than he did, because he only won, like, suitcases or something. So how about, like, do you want to give it to him? And she was like, yeah, like, he won less than me, blah, blah, blah. It was, like, a boat and, like, a new TV or something. No, a boat and a trip to...
Wait, if she
like,
guesses wrong...
Lake Tahoe or something. If he gets it, it was him. So he got it wrong, so he didn't win it. He only won, like, the suitcases or whatever. Then, he was pissed. You have to, like, guess the closest without going over. Mm-hmm. He went over. She was smart. She guessed $1. So either way, she's going to win it. But, like, so after he went, it was like, all right, like, you guessed it, blah, 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 blah. Now let's see what she's winning. I shipped to Cancun in a brand new car.
Yikes.
On top of winning a trip to Italy and Greece. And, like, the thing. I would have been like... And she won it. All of that. Little sorority girl. Because it was, like, spring break edition. So it was all college kids. Oh, my gosh. I was like, imagine us with our OCC shirts.
She's living her best life, though.
But, yeah. So, anyway. That was a tangent. We watched Price is Right. And then that night, we had, like, a game night. And we karaoke'd until 2 a.m. And
you lost your voice.
I lost my voice so bad. I made friends. Teacher's friend Kayla came. Her other friends were there. It was fun. And then Sunday was the beach. I had a really... Kiana, the beach was so nice because they had, like, a bar restaurant that you can, like, walk up on, get your stuff, and walk back down to the beach.
Like a tiki hut restaurant?
Kind of, yeah. A little bit bigger. But, like, the bar was outside on, like, a boardwalk. Not, like, a long one.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And so I went and I got my virgin Mai Tai, which was just pineapple juice and orange juice in a cup. But it was...
Sounds good
it was
to
really
me,
good.
yeah.
It was good. It was refreshing. Got a little sunburn on the beach.
Only half her face?
Half my face literally got burnt. Half my body got burnt. Like, my tan lines, like, on my booty cheeks, one side is darker than the other. So
what happens when you fall asleep.
yeah, I fell asleep on my stomach. But anyway... So we pretty much spent the entire day at the beach. Then we went to dinner.
Mm.
And then...
Mm-hmm.
What the... Oh! Monday, I spent the day with Tisha because Devin had work. So actually, I lied. The day we went to the beach, we didn't go out to dinner. We just picked something up. And that was the night I was able to, like, chill. I was so happy. You know, I love to go to sleep and be cozy. So that night was fun. And then Monday, I spent the day with Tisha and Leanna. We got brunch, went to the mall, went to Ulta... and then we went out to dinner. And we went to the pool. Then we got dinner that night.
So it was like a chill trip.
Mm-hmm. And then Tuesday,
You left.
went home. I did our cups. You guys can't see them yet. I did our cups with Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Helped her make a TikTok for it. I packed.
Are they color changing?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
The pink part turns dark pink. Yeah. We dropped layoff at school and got Starbucks.
Mm-hmm. And then you went to the airport?
Yeah, we left for the airport at like 3.
Not bad.
It was actually really...
It's like half a day.
Yeah, it was a fun, chill trip. Kiana's was a little less chill than mine.
Yeah.
Then I also got a tattoo the day I got home. And then I went to work the next 3 days. So. And then I started school.
My trip, I can't remember what I did on every day just because I was there for like 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I have points that I thought were kind of
She has
funny.
a lot of points.
Well, some of them are really fast. I just wanted to share them. And they're not in order, so you're going to hear several places twice. The first one was El Yunque. I peed off the side of a mountain, and that was just a life goal for me for some reason. It was life-changing.
Was it a life goal for you after you did it?
No. Once I got there and I saw the mountains.
You were like, I need to pee off of it?
Well, I had to pee really bad while we were driving one day. And I was like, honestly, I should just pee off the side of this mountain. Ended up holding it in because I was too scared. And then when we went to El Yunque, I was like, all right, like, I gotta pee so bad.
So you went to your little corner and you peed off the mountain?
Peed off the side, yeah. And you got, like, motion sickness. It was really...
Anyway.
It was
Kiana
an
gets
experience.
really bad motion sickness if you guys
I did
didn't
really
know.
good on this trip, though. I didn't take my medicine before getting on the plane going home. Like, I did it.
Good.
Anyways, then, they thought
Trigger warning.
Yeah. Yeah. They thought I was getting sex trafficked in, San Juan.
It's
by my
not, it's
brother.
actually not funny, but Kiana laughs when she gets nervous.
I do.
It's actually really scary. Like,
I was shopping, and this girl, she was probably my age, she walked up to me. Well, first, my tour guide, Andrew, said, like, hello
brother's
to
best
her.
friend that they were staying at. I mean, staying with. Yeah.
He was talking, because, like, in Puerto Rico, you greet everyone. It's just, like, they're very polite there. But I went by myself to go look at the shirts, and she came up to me. Oh.
Oh. Come on!
I found out
Sorry,
while I
that
was
was loud.
on the trip that because, little history lesson, Puerto Rico is made up of Spanish, Native, which is Taino, and African Americans, because they were slaves and all that stuff. So I found out that I'm Taino and Spanish, like from Spain. So I want to get the Taino symbol for Coqui tattooed on me.
Did you bring mine?
Yeah, I got her stuffed Coqui that makes the noise. But
It makes a noise?
yeah. Andrew was like, oh, look, they have necklaces with it. And I was
Wait,
like...
so now I can call you Spanish?
Yes.
Because I would call her Spanish. She'd be like Hispanic. And
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And I was just like, it was the end of the day, and I was tired, and we were leaving that day, so this was the last day. And I was just like, I already have it. Like, I already bought it. And I just walked away. And I guess she took that as like, you don't want to be with these men. Like, you're in danger. So when I went by myself, she came up to me and she was like, are you safe? And I was like, what? And she goes, are you safe? And I was like, yeah, are you safe? I get really awkward. And she was like, with those men? And I was like, I think I am. I know them. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And then I just stared at her because I didn't know what else to do. And then I just walked away. And she followed us around the rest of the store the entire time. So I went to buy a hammock because I fell in love with hammocks. And
She did. You bought a hammock?
I bought a hammock. I don't have any trees in my yard. I live in the water. So I don't know where I'm going to put it.
You can put it in my backyard.
I could put it. It's a giant, like, Puerto Rican flag with a little coqui on it. Yeah, it's really cute.
You can put it in my backyard by the pool, so then in the summer... You can take it down after the summer.
Yeah.
But... Wait, that's so funny.
I told John, and he got really upset. He was like, are you kidding me? And apparently in Puerto Rico, they have, like, extremists when it comes to feminism. Mm-hmm. So she wanted to be, like, the hero and, like, have an issue happen so that she could, like, save me.
Yeah.
We left.
You have an eyelash. I'm sorry.
I bought my hammock and dipped. And then, I'm not going to say that as my next story because that's...
Keep that last because it just makes sense.
Oh, this was an update that wasn't about Puerto Rico, but this kid from Gambia, Africa,
I like
DM'd
how
me.
she says she just doesn't have updates, and now she all of a sudden has one.
Yeah. He DM'd me, and when I was in middle school, this baseball team from Ghana came to stay with players on our team for this tournament. So I thought maybe like he was one of those kids and he remembered me and found me on Instagram. So I answered and he was just like, have you ever been to Gambia? And I was like, no. He was like, do you want to? I was like, I haven't thought about it. And then I stopped answering and he's been spamming my phone for the past week while I was in Puerto Rico. I blocked him because he was like confessing his love for me, and honestly just think he wanted the card, you know? He just wanted to get to America. And you know what? Maybe a girl will get him to America, but it's not going to be me. That was my story.
Kid from Gambia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But you're being weird. Keep going.
Oh my gosh, and then he tried to Instagram call me.
Too pushy. Too much.
I was like, what?
We don't Instagram call here.
And that's after I ignored him for a week. Anyways, I got my cookie, which I got her the same one. Old men loved me while I was there. I don't know if I look older or, like, available, but every time I was eating dinner at a restaurant, we only ate at a restaurant maybe twice.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the place I was talking about?
You just didn't tell me the name. You gave
well,
me
if I describe it, you could probably tell me if you went there or not.
I don't know, but can I finish the story?
Go ahead. I'll ask Miss Millie.
Ask her. I was eating and this group of men just kept staring and they have no shame. They have no shame. I kept making eye contact and they would hold the eye contact. And I'm awkward. I can't hold it. So I kept looking away. I told John afterwards and he was very upset that I didn't tell him. But it happened at every restaurant I went to and it was just really creepy. I pumped gas and I was really proud of myself because I got to the point where I could just like flick the thing and I knew what to do and I pushed the thing in, I pressed the button and it went. I got Grace a man. This is a whole story in itself.
That's her cousin.
Yes. So Imani and I were joking about how I was gonna get a Puerto Rican man when I went.
No. She said her plan is to get a Puerto Rican man
every day
to
of the
pay
week.
for her every day of the week.
Which I did because my brother paid for me. But an actual...
That wasn't you getting a Puerto Rican man, though.
An actual, like, Puerto Rican man to pay for me.
She did get...
So I told John about it, and we were joking around about it, and his friend Andrew heard us and was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to find you a nice Puerto Rican man to bring home. Like,
to bring home!
So the whole trip, like, that was the ongoing joke, that I'm boy crazy, and they're going to find me a man.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, which will be a different story, I found a man. I found two men. So Grace was like, oh, I want a man. And I was like, okay. So we went to this place called T-Mobile District, and it's just like this giant, like, there's a concert in the middle with clubs and restaurants. It was really nice. And this kid was sitting at a bar with his dad, and she was like,
Did
oh
you guys
my gosh.
go to a club? Or no?
No. We were at the restaurant across
We
from
go to the club and we go back.
Also, the drinking age there is 21. Everyone
Okay.
in America thinks it's 18. I just wanted to clarify for anyone that was wondering, it's 21. But yeah, I was like with Andrew and I was like, yo, we gotta go get that man for her. He started chit-chatting with her. Nothing came out of it. But it happened. And I even chit-chatted with him for a little bit. He followed me on Instagram.
And that's why nothing happened, because Kiana stole her cousin's man.
Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. I didn't DM him.
Title of the video.
Yeah.
Kiana stole her cousin's man.
He was like liking my pictures. But he just turned 18.
Is that clickbait?
No.
Okay.
Because it happened. He's from Miami. I don't know if I said that.
Miami.
He's still in high school.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got to drink out of coconuts. That was a big goal for me because...
She talked about that before she went. She said she really wants to do that.
I drank out of two. I drank out of a really baby coconut and then just like a young coconut. There's a difference. The one was so young, it didn't have the flesh inside, so you couldn't eat it. The other one had it.
Okay, thank you.
I have amazing food, and I'm making a TikTok of it because I tried a bunch of food and I'm really picky, but I actually liked majority of the food.
You recorded
I ate.
yourself each time you ate something new?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I liked almost everything. The only thing I didn't like was I don't know the name, but it was just this guava pastry, but I already knew I didn't like guava paste because it's so sweet.
I freaking love guava paste.
But you know you like sweet stuff.
Puerto Rican
I'm more of a
cheese.
savory.
Oh!
Puerto
With
Rican
the
cheese.
crack. Oh!
So good.
Jamie's grandma made me try it one time, and I literally eat it almost every time I go over.
It's so
good.
good.
I'm like, do you have guava paste and cheese? And she'll be like, you want the guava paste?
Beautiful atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was literally gorgeous. We traveled around the entire island. We spent at least 4 hours a day driving, but it was like scenery, so it wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Patience and Grace, my husband's wife and my cousin, slept in the back, so it was really just like John and I bonding
Well, that's
time.
good because they patients get motion sickness.
Yeah, so it was good. The waiter. The first restaurant that we went to, I was like, oh my gosh, this man is so beautiful.
Yes, she texted me that.
He had tattoos going down, and, like, his hair was all cut nice. It was just really, it was a good experience. He didn't speak a lick of English. So I'm over here like, yo, like, Andrew, this kid is hot. He didn't speak English. It didn't matter if I said it. Come to find out he has a ring on his finger, and he was married the entire time, so I put in all that effort blushing for nothing. There was dogs everywhere. There's a lot of stray dogs in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the dogs decided that they wanted to be in our family. And
Oh,
he
that's cute.
waited at the house for us to come home and tried to jump into the car. You can't touch them because they might have rabies. It was really a sad experience. But,
Kiana's a dog lover, like a really big dog lover.
But it was really cute to see all of them just like kind of chilling in the yard. But again, don't touch them. I met a guy on a boat. We went to see... Oh, I'm so bad with
You went on a
names.
boat?
I went on a boat.
You just didn't tell me that.
At night, though. At nighttime. We went to...
Was it like a fun party boat, or did you just go
No.
on a boat?
It was a tourist thing. So
you
we
didn't
went...
tell me that. Did you get pictures?
You can't get pictures. So it's iridescent, I believe. So the water glows in the dark. Like when you swim...
And you couldn't get pictures of it?
No, because you can't see it in phones. Like you can't see it. So they make you put all your phones away. But it was because they would like swim.
That's so scary.
And it's like a glow stick in the water.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah, and one of the swimmers, he was so... I think it's really just because he was a
Guys,
swimmer.
Kiana is also not boy crazy, but she's single and living her life, so don't judge her.
Yeah. And, he had his shirt off. Like, it was just he had a hat on. Keep that in your mind, he had a hat on. So, whatever, it was dark out. I couldn't see him when he went in the water. So, come to find out, he speaks very little English. But his friends spoke some English. So, Andrew was being my wingman, like, oh, Instagram? Apparently, they use Facebook in Puerto Rico. I was like, I just don't use that, but okay. And the next day, I saw pictures, and his haircut went like this. And I said, no,
There was
no,
nothing. Oh my gosh. I gave him Jamie's phone number.
Oh, it was really bad. I can actually show you after the episode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so,
He had a bowl cut.
oh yeah.
So he catfished you.
Yeah, I didn't message him.
Catfished.
And I like tipped them pretty well, so I was really upset about it. But it's fine. But around it was like all these clubs and stuff, and we were like going, and I got too nervous to dance, even though they were literally electric sliding to Spanish music.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah, I got really nervous.
Why'd you get nervous to dance?
Because everyone was drunk and like flowing with each other, and I was just like, can I just get in there? And it wasn't gonna happen. Okay, I only have 2 stories left. My jungle man, and then my nightmare coming home. I met a man.
I call him Skunk Man.
Yeah.
Kiana told me to stop calling him that, so this is my last time calling him Skunk Man. But he has a white patch of hair.
It's not white, it's blonde.
In the picture, it looks white.
It's because I edited the picture.
Oh, well, you should have told me that. I
Yeah.
just thought he had
Well,
a white patch.
So, when we went to El Yunque, it was to zipline. And when we walked up, Andrew was like, guys, I need your most available... Well, in Spanish, he didn't really know how to say it. He was like, I need your bachelor men. I need tall, dark, and handsome. I need the beautiful ones. I was like, oh my gosh, Andrew, you're just embarrassing me out
Andrew's
here.
funny.
So... we had 2 tour guides. One of them actually had a girlfriend, come to find out. I thought he looked like Bad Bunny, but I found out that saying that's, like, kind of racist.
Well, it's like
So-
the girl in our class who was told she looked like Simone Biles, and it's like, do I look like her, or is it just because I'm a black girl?
Yeah, that's what they took it as, and I was like, okay, I don't speak Spanish, so don't talk to me anymore. But anyways, we were there, and I was like, oh my gosh, that kid's really hot. And come to find out, they both spoke English.
I should
so,
put, like, a number on, like, the corner of every time you call a man hot throughout your story and see what you're at.
So we get down, and I'm like, I want that kid to put my stuff on, like my gear, and then Bad Bunny put my stuff on.
You want him to touch you?
Yo! Bad Bunny put my stuff on.
All of Kiana's men who watch this, you don't matter anymore.
Yo, I don't have men.
Yeah, she really doesn't, guys.
Yeah, no.
Phone is drier than a Sahara Desert.
You think about that. But we, like, went on the trail, and I'm just, like, aimlessly flirting because Andrew's making jokes, and I'm like, oh, yeah, just wait till he talks to me, because he was, like, quiet. He wasn't really saying anything. He was just kind of, like, chuckling every time we said something. And I was stuck with Bad Bunny because everyone was scared, and I've ziplined before, so I had to go, like, first, and Bad Bunny was going first. And I found out why later, but I was
Guys,
just really
I don't
annoyed.
mean to intervene, but if you ever go ziplining...
Interrupt.
What'd I say?
Intervene. That's, like, not
Is it intervene like I'm intervening in this conversation?
interrupting.
Isn't it like the same thing?
I don't know. It just didn't sound right to me.
Well, I'm saying intervene.
Okay.
If you ever go ziplining, don't hold the part that's on the zipline because you'll burn
your hand.
You'll get stuck.
Yeah.
What do you mean you'll burn your hand?
If you hold the wire.
No, I'm saying, like, you know, the clip that goes onto zipline?
Mm-hmm.
Don't grab it because you'll stop and get stuck. Remember that?
Yeah, that's the thing that stops you.
That's how I got stuck.
Oh, really?
You don't remember?
No.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, that's really funny.
When we went ziplining with the church.
I forgot you were there. Because I was with Jazzy the entire time.
Yeah, because I was going in. I was having a
We're
rough
good at
time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say I was bad. It wasn't the ziplining part.
No, it was the obstacle
It was
courses.
the obstacle course because, not gonna lie, that junk was scary. I know, yeah, and they went through it. And even Kiana said, like, I couldn't go past the first one because it was really high up and it was really unsturdy. And yeah, you're on, like, a zipline thing, but you still feel like you're gonna fall off. So it was, like, anxiety.
I got through the second one, and then we all wanted to go eat.
I did the first one. And then I also almost passed out driving, and Kiana had to drive home. It was a really bad day for me.
Yeah.
I was just dehydrated, but, like, when I say I literally passed out, I couldn't see anything. So it was kind of scary.
Sometimes. Yeah.
But the ziplining part, I can zipline, guys, don't worry. But I did have to, like, crawl my way to the end because I was stuck.
Yeah, these zip lines were way bigger.
Yeah, she was in the mountain.
We were in the clouds, literally. But at one point, I was like, guys, wait till he holds my hand. And I kept slipping because it was very muddy. It was raining. And we were, like, going down, and he grabbed my hand to catch me. And I was like, guys, look at him. And he started cracking up. That's when I knew I broke him. So it was towards the end. So we were going down the rest of the obstacles because it turned into obstacles, not ziplining. Mm-hmm. John and Andrew stayed behind with him. So they were all speaking Spanish together. And Andrew was basically like, yo, like, we've been teasing this girl all...
John speaks Spanish?
He grew up in Puerto Rico.
Oh my gosh, yes he did. I, like, completely forgot that happened. I'm so sorry, John.
They were basically saying, like, we've been picking on her all, like, this whole trip to get a guy. And he was like, why? Like, why are you guys picking on her? And they were like, no, like, it's a joke. It's okay. But long story short, he wanted my Instagram. So then Andrew was like, oh, perfect. So then at the end, he was like, they were telling us to take pictures, and he was like, all right, now you guys can take a picture together. I was like, Andrew, what the heck? Don't put me on the spot like that.
I had the
It's
photo.
a very ugly picture.
It wasn't Kiana's best. I told her that when I saw it. But they just finished ziplining, so, like, let them live.
They made me put my hair down like this, except my hair was in a high bun, like, and my hair was curly, so it didn't
Doesn't
really,
her hair look good? I know I keep telling you that. But I think it's just, like, right here, it looks like you, like, you know when girls like the model bun and it's, like, separate? That's what it kind of looks like. I think it's because your edges,
how crooked
honestly.
my part is. Anyways, yeah. We took a picture, and then he asked for my Instagram and DM'd me, and now we talk every day, and he's still really hot. So, maybe...
Kiana, move on
and
to
he's
the
from
next...
New Jersey!
Move on to the next story. You're dragging on. Skunk kid.
It took me 15 hours to get home from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's a 3-hour flight. We got there.
Is that going to be our thumbnail?
No, because literally every thumbnail we look like that. We look annoyed.
What should we do then?
We'll figure it out when the time comes.
Okay. Sorry, you were just staring. I'm like, thumbnail.
My flight got canceled when we got to the airport. And we flew with Spirit. Don't fly with Spirit. I'm just going to tell you that right now. They're cheap.
Fly with Spirit when you're going on a 2-hour flight.
Well, they're cheap for a reason. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I've never had an issue with Spirit, literally ever.
I know a lot of people that have had issues.
So do I. Every time, like, we're flying Spirit, they're like, dang.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I got an $80 flight to Orlando, so, like, mind your business.
Yeah. They basically said they don't have any... We left on a Saturday. They said we couldn't fly home till Tuesday.
Yeah.
And people lost it.
Kiana, don't let her fool you. She lost too. Not on the workers.
Not in the line,
but
though.
she called me, and she was like, and I'm like, you need to calm down.
That was after.
She was like, people are on the floor.
Yeah, like, it was bad. Because they weren't accommodating us, so it was like, you guys just kind of have to, like, sleep here.
And, like, or fend for yourself and try to find a different flight.
Yeah. Luckily, like, we had Andrew, we had his Theo. Like, we have people in Puerto Rico.
Just in case.
Yeah, but, like, they didn't. And so I was running around, and we all split up to try to find another airline. And we went to JetBlue or something like that, and they wanted over $600 to fly to Newark. And really? I don't know what I look like, but I'm not made of money. Yeah, no, not made of money. That I am not. And there were 4 of us. That just wasn't going to happen. Mm-hmm. So then we ended up flying into Connecticut.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.
We flew into Connecticut and had to get another rental car to then drive back to Newark Airport, to then take shuttles to try to find my car, to then drive an hour to take me home, and then 3 hours for John and Patience to get home. So we didn't sleep for a little over 30 hours because we woke up at 7 a.m. on Friday.
Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm. We woke up at 7 a.m. on Friday. I didn't fall asleep until like 3 p.m. on
Saturday.
We left on Friday. I think I said Saturday. So yeah. I've been sleeping for the past like 4 days because I literally can't get myself to like get out of that like not sleeping for so long. It's really fun. It was a good time. I hate planes. They're really uncomfortable. Yeah. I had to sit next to a stranger.
So did I, but the flight there, I had a middle seat, but the lady was like, this is my son, so I'll like just move over and you can sit at the aisle. I was like, cool. And then
the middle seat's hard.
Yeah, and then I had a window seat on the way home. But I literally was sitting in between an entire tennis team, like boys tennis team.
That's so awkward.
Because a lot of the people traveling from Florida are sports. Mm-hmm. And they all, like, were together, obviously. And everyone was, like, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then it's, like, 3 and then 2. And, of course, I'm that third person. And I'm like...
Were they at least nice?
And the only thing they said to me was, oh, you watching Doctor Strange? It's like, yeah. Cool. That was it.
I was stuck in between...
I didn't talk to them. I didn't make friends with the people sitting next to me. I put my headphones in.
I was stuck in between John and this dude. And, like, I couldn't sleep because it was, like, who do I lean...
Lean on your brother.
No, because he was like, he had this thing and he was like a certain way, and I was like, okay.
I did that with mine. I actually have yours.
I also have my Beats on.
I have your neck pillow.
That's probably why I couldn't find it.
That you gave it to me like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I thought I gave it to Crystal.
No, I had it. But I sleep with my neck pillow, like, you know you're supposed to do it this way? I sleep with it like sideways. On the side, and I'm like, but like when I flew with Jameer, I had to sit in the middle, and then there was like this deaf man that sat next to me. Mm-hmm. Sweetest soul. He was talking to me and Jameer, and he was so nice.
How'd you answer?
He could read lips really well. Ooh. We had to put our masks down. Okay. But he was like right here, so he could see me. Mm. He kept his mask up.
Cool. Well,
that was our vacation, and we go on another one in 2 weeks. So, literally, I leave 2 weeks from tomorrow. Oh, no. 2 weeks from Friday.
And I leave Saturday morning. Honestly, I feel like we might leave Friday night, depending
we're leaving Friday, like, Thursday night, Friday morning, because we're leaving 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because then we'll get there, like, 5 p.m. Because one time, we left at, like, 11 in the morning. Mm. And we didn't get there till so late, and it's, like, never again.
Yeah.
So, whatever day you guys leave, you guys should leave at, like, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Just so you can
We've driven to Florida a couple times.
Just so you can get there in, like, a decent hour.
One time, I think my pain... Oh, my gosh. This is so traumatizing. You're not going to think it's traumatizing at all, but as, like, an 8-year-old, I was like, oh, my gosh. And I remember it so vividly. My stuffed penguin, flew out the back window on the parkway.
Wait, that's so funny.
So we, like, pulled over. My dad ran into the middle of the parkway to pick it up. Oh, I was crying hysterically.
One time, Amaya, like, was vomiting.
Ew.
Outside the door. Not while we were driving. We had to stop.
That's definitely happened to me.
And it was so disgusting. Yeah. Something was wrong with her. Last time, it was her time. She slept for 15 hours out of the 18 hours we drove.
Good for her.
Because she was so, like... Jamie and I watched Harry Potter.
Oh, that's a good... Yeah.
So, because we were going to Harry Potter Land.
Well, that was it.
And we're going to have another vacation update in 2 weeks.
We'll probably record while we're there.
Yeah, it's something we're thinking about. We have someone special coming on in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're really excited.
You guys probably won't get the episode. You think they'll get it that week? Yeah, right? Or
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's personal business. Because we're professionals.
But do your spiel.
Follow us on Instagram at _Marie_ and at Kiana Alfonso. Follow the Instagram and TikTok at All Day Every Day Pod. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Imani Marie and Kiana Alfonso, because I uploaded a vlog today.
Oh, you'll see the Puerto Rico
That's why I was telling
vlog
them.
if you do that.
That's why I was telling them.
Well, you didn't say mine.
You didn't let me finish mine.
Okay, I'll stop.
I uploaded a vlog today, and Kiana's uploading her Puerto Rico vlog.
It's still not working. I'm debating whether I should just transfer it to my iPad.
I mean, if it still doesn't work, I would take it to the store. Not for, like, editing wise, just, like, in general. It's gonna have to get fixed. You can't exit out of iMovie, though.
Nope.
Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. We will see you. We will. That was English. I was like, woo. We will see you next week. Love you. Bye.
Wait, that was good. That was calm.
Because we're tired and dead. Bye, y'all.